What's up guys, PTC aka WeAreTheTrend back with a new video today. In this video I'll be answering one of my most asked questions, which is how do you get free shoes? So we're going to jump right into that right now. Alright guys, so I get asked all the time in my comments, how do you get free shoes? How do you get champs to send you stuff? How do you get these companies to send you stuff? My number one thing is stop right there. If you're going to start a YouTube channel in the hopes of getting money or free product or free shoes or anything, just stop right there and don't even bother doing it. It's very easy to tell the people who aren't genuine and aren't passionate about it and really just want to make their quick buck and get their free stuff. And this whole YouTube thing is already kind of oversaturated, so we really don't need more people just looking for handouts and money and stuff like that. We need the people who are really passionate and like to do it, because those are the people that are easy to watch and they're genuine, so those are the people I enjoy watching. When I first started YouTube, I started in 2010, and I didn't even know you could make money, and I didn't know what seeding was. I didn't know you could get free stuff. I started it because it's just something I really liked to do. I would cop a shoe on a Saturday, come back that morning and make the video immediately, and it just felt awesome because I would post it and read the comments and see what everybody said about it, and they just loved it or they hated it. Either way, I just loved the interaction with everybody and just being able to put out content that I really enjoyed putting out. So I started in 2010, and I didn't start making any money until about summer 2013. And to those wondering, you really don't get paid that much from YouTube. It all really depends on how many views and videos you put out and stuff like that, but I know there's people who make millions off of YouTube and stuff, but I think you really need hundreds of thousands of subscribers to really make a living off of this, which I don't have. So it's kind of just my side thing that I like to do, and the little bit of money is obviously an added bonus. So I don't want to go through these steps saying that, oh, this is how you get free shoes, do this and you'll get free shoes and money and all this stuff. That's not how it works. It's really me just giving you tips on how to grow your channel a little bit. You want to put out consistent videos with high quality. You want to make every video your best video. You gotta remember that you are your own brand on YouTube, and you have to represent yourself accordingly. You want to represent yourself positively and be influential to your viewers. And when I say influential, I mean pushing things you like to your audience. So you want to be genuine in hopes of showing them some new things that you really enjoy. I don't mean just like spoon feed them everything in hopes of getting whatever the product is. You really just want to show them the things you actually like. And number two, you have to put out videos expecting to not get anything in return for a long time or ever. When you put out a video, you can't expect to get something immediately. It does not happen overnight. Even something simple as some comments might take a little while to get. You're just gonna have to just keep putting out your videos and let people naturally come to them and start watching them. And that's the one thing I really can't stress enough. This stuff does not happen overnight. Like I said, I started in 2010 and now I'm in 2015. And I'm still at 50,000 subscribers. Obviously I'd like to be more, but I'm kind of in a niche category when it comes to YouTube with the shoes and fashion and everything, especially for men. But it could take a year, it could take 2 years, it could take 10 years. It does not happen overnight. Now the third thing that I would say is probably the most important is networking. You have to network on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, anywhere you can. You have to let yourself be known by these people. How can you work with these companies if they don't know who you are? You know what I mean? But you really have to make sure to be professional about it when it comes to networking. You don't want to be that person saying, check out my channel on everybody's videos and just tagging people on Instagram and Twitter all the time. Watch my video, watch my video. You really don't want to be that person because you just come off as spammy. You want all of your relationships through networking to be natural and organic. If you really like a brand and you want to form a relationship with them, follow the brand on Twitter. Find the owners, follow them on Twitter. Start chopping it up with them, talking with them a little bit. People who work for the company, whether it be social media managers, anything. Give them a follow. If you really like their brand, maybe they'll see that and they'll watch their videos and they'll say, wow, he might be a good ambassador for our brand. Maybe we should send him some stuff for a video. But you really have to remember the cost of opportunity. You're not looking for free stuff, you're looking for the opportunities. Always look for the opportunities, not the free stuff. I can't stress that enough because the cost of opportunity is so important. You can find yourself actually working with these brands instead of just getting free stuff sent to you, which is much better than just getting a t-shirt here and there. You really want to build relationships. That's what it's all about, and that's what these people are looking for. They don't want to look for someone who's just going to take their items and run with it. Most, if not all, the opportunities I've had have just come from chopping it up with people from different brands and different companies and stuff like that, and just really organically talking to them. Like, I'm not talking to them in hopes of getting something. I'm just talking to them because I like who they represent and who they are, and we have similar interests. And when they see you're actually interested in what they're doing and you really like the things they're doing, then they'll probably look to onboard you most of the time. Now, I'm sure there's a bunch of people who wouldn't want to work with me. Maybe I don't fit their repertoire. Maybe I'm not what they're looking for, and I understand that because there's a lot of companies that just will pick anybody for anything, and that is not a good look. You want to have somebody for your company who represents your company. So don't get discouraged if certain people or brands aren't hitting you up. Just keep on pushing your content and there will be someone out there for you to work with. These things will come, they will come in time. As I said before, nothing happens overnight. Just give it some time and good things will happen to you if you're doing good things. Now, number 4, obviously whenever you make a video, you want to have some sort of email or way of being contacted in your description or bio or wherever, because I mean, if you don't have an email, how would these people reach you? You know what I mean? You want to make sure it's a nice simple email, nothing too crazy or too unprofessional, just something clean that they can hit you up at if they do want to work with you. And when you're emailing these companies, make sure to be very professional. Look up the ways to write a correct email and attach files and stuff like that, because emailing is not texting. Emailing, there has to be a certain type of standard when it comes to how you write and type things out, because that will make you look professional or not professional. So definitely make sure to look into how to write a proper email. And when it comes to social media, you want to make sure that all your platforms are very professional and clean and streamlined. Companies will not only check out your channel, but they'll also check out your social media. So you really want to make sure you're professional in all aspects, because you don't want to post something that will throw off potential clients. I don't want to say clients, but along those lines, you don't want to throw off potential business or potential people that want to work with you. Something you post on Twitter or Instagram could completely change their mind and completely change their outlook on you. And last, just make sure to always keep doing what you're doing and putting out the best you can possibly put out. If companies don't come after you or people aren't flocking to your channel, don't let it affect you. Just keep putting out what you think is great, and eventually people will also think it's great and they'll catch on and come over and check out your channel. I know it's very hard in the beginning with a YouTube channel. It kind of gets discouraging when you don't get any views or any comments. But as long as you're putting out things that you know are great, then great things will happen to you. Now remember, don't go looking for the money or the free items. That's not what it's about. If you don't want to do this for the love of doing it, then don't do it. Don't bother. I'm telling you, don't bother, because you will be see-through and people will know you're not genuine about it. I really hope this video helped out some people. If it did, hit that thumbs up button below. Leave a comment below letting me know if I should do more of these talk about it segments, and of course leave me some topics to talk about. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them, then that will give me an idea of what I can do a talk about it segment on. So as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. Definitely make sure to follow my social media. It's at WeAreTheTrend on Instagram, Twitter, and pretty much everything. So thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time.
Summertime, you're a nerd, bro. Never leave work, never furlough. Think you're fucking with me, K-sure, bro. Ready all time, say the word though. Sipping, drinking Merlot. Started drinking early.